Think back to when you were a kid in elementary school. What kinds of things did your teacher use to present information to you? A few things I remember are chalkboards, whiteboards, and overhead projectors. Kids nowadays most likely did not have experience with these. Technology in the classroom has evolved and is changing dramatically. Now teachers use things like smart boards or active boards, iPads, iPod touches, laptops, computers, and more. However, this increase in the use of technology is leaving a positive effect on education. This topic is relevant to me because I want to be an elementary school teacher, so I decided I wanted to look into this to know if this technology was actually helping our students. It could be relevant to anyone else in this class who's an education major, or just to everyone in general, because eventually some of us will be having children who will be attending school, and it's just good to know if this technology is actually helping them. For this particular assignment, I focused specifically on the iPad, but it can really be related to all technology in the classroom. Just a few things these iPads are doing to help are increasing studies for students with disabilities, increasing research and hands-on practice, expanding lessons by incorporating more information, and helping students who are learning the English language. iPads in the classroom are helping students with learning disabilities. Teresa Cumming of the University of New South Wales and Kathy Draper Rodriguez of California State University of Monterey Bay did a study with single subject and qualitative interview to explore the incorporation of iPads into language arts lessons of 4 elementary school students with language-based learning disabilities. They found that using the iPad increased the students' academic engagement and kept them on task. They did teacher and student interviews which revealed high levels of satisfaction from using the iPad for their language arts lessons. In an article written by Peter Levy, he informed us that Camilla Gagliolo, an instructional assistant technology coordinator in Arlington, Virginia Public Schools, used iPads and found that she thinks it can greatly enhance educational technology after what she believes has been a lull in the field's progress. She first only used the iPads for students with learning disabilities. She had great results of student success and more student engagement, just like the study above. She said she was more than encouraged by the results. This led her to expand the use of iPads to the whole student body. Another way iPads are being used is to increase research and hands-on practice in the classroom. Madeline Israelson wrote an article describing the App Map, which is a framework for elementary teachers' selection of apps for early literacy instruction. This provides a guide for teachers to select apps that support literary instruction as well as learning skills and digital literacy. Rebecca Logan provided an article about useful applications elementary school teacher Heidi Sutter uses. One specific one is called Toontastic. This app lets children create their own stories by drawing, animating, narrating, and recording their own cartoons. Dana Inchiff, a 5th grade teacher, wrote about her experience when using the iBooks app Author to improve students' expository writing skills and understanding of science content. She prepared the students 2 weeks ahead by teaching them writing and technology skills and then helped the students design, develop, and publish their own iBook. They used other applications and tools available on the iPad to help them create their books. After they published their iBooks, they compared their iBook work to their previous written works and found improvement in their expository writing skills in multiple ways. They organized and connected their ideas better. They increased their use of academic vocabulary and increased the use of details and analogies. Lessons are being expanded because teachers are able to incorporate more information when using the iPad in the classroom. In an article by Natalie Millman, Angela Carlson-Bancroft, and Amy Vanden Bogart, they discuss how suburban co-educational, independent, and pre-K through 4th grade elementary school uses iPads in their classroom. They integrated iPads into their existing curriculum just to complement or enhance their lessons, to provide different choices for students to engage with content, and for them to understand the content deeper. They were also used in interdisciplinary ways, and they incorporated at least 2, if not more, different content areas during one certain lesson. Finally, the iPads are helping students who are learning to speak English. I learned in the same article mentioned before by Teresa Cumming and Kathy Draper Rodriguez that iPads are a really big help to students learning the English language. These students use the iPads as portable dictionaries. It's convenient because they can use this to find words and learn how to pronounce them. They can also record themselves speaking in English, and their teachers are able to download those recordings and listen to them. This is great because most of these students are too shy to speak out in class, so it allows them to do it on their own without being forced to speak out in front of everyone. These students also have access to English-speaking audiobooks, songs, movies, and more when using the iPad. Marcia Clement wrote an article discussing if technology could replace classroom teachers, and in this article there was a 10-year-old student who used an iPad to learn in his English as a second language class in an elementary school in Indiana. All of this information proves that iPads are leaving a lasting influence on elementary education. They're helping students with disabilities stay engaged, they're increasing students' ability to research and do hands-on practice in class. iPads are helping expand lessons by incorporating more information into one lesson, and they're helping students who are learning English as their second language. Use of technology in the classroom is only going to advance from here, so it's hard to know what to expect in the future. At least we know that the use of technology like iPads is actually helping our students and teachers in the elementary classroom.